Let's go make a veggie quesadilla. Let me show you the ingredients. Sorry for my mom screaming in the background. She's got work. You need large tortillas, a pepper bell mix, some corn, some black beans, some shredded cheese, and to finish it off, we're gonna put some taco sauce on there. Taco! These are excellent. Oh, look at that quesadilla. Wow. What y'all think for a white person? I can cook pretty good Mexican food, I want to say. But I need my Mexicans to really give me a review. Would you say that I'm valid enough at your Mexican party and say this is a quesadilla? This is a veggie quesadilla. I could have added veggie stuff too, but I was like, nah. Let's try it out, man. Got some dipping sauce. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Shit. Gonna have to tea remove my mesh. Oh my god, Lord of mercy. Wow. Oh, by the way, this is a pre-recorded video. This is recorded on a Thursday. When you're watching this video, I am back at my place from the park. I might not have Wi-Fi. That's why this is today's video. Monday, Tuesday. Oh my man. Holy crap. Wow, I mean, look at this. Honestly, that is insane. Have I had a quesadilla? I have, but it didn't taste as good as this one. This one looks disgusting. And when I say disgusting, it looks delicious, man. Some nice dipping sauce, homemade as well. Well, store-bought, but homemade. Well, I'm actually currently a little bit sick. We've all been sick this week. Wow. God damn, these are actually quite small. But I wanted these tortilla because, well, they were about 3 times the price of the jumbo one, which is like 90 cents. I smell this one, and it doesn't smell as GMO as the jumbo one. The jumbo one just smells disgusting, but it tastes decent. This is the bad boy. Wow. I have no clue how long this mukbang will be. I'll try to make this as long as possible eating, because y'all like the eating stuff. My nose is running, but yeah, when you're watching this video, I'm back at my place. Today's a Monday, when this video is posted, but it's actually a Thursday. Yeah, it's good to be back. This sounds so weird after making, but I'm happy to be back, man. Really glad. And by the way, this is pretty good. I'm trying to consume as least amount of possible drinks with sugar. This is like 4.3 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters, so around 40 grams. God damn, that's quite a lot. Sometimes you need sugar, which is a true factor, but the reason why I wanted to make this video was because of the fact that I see And I swear to God, when I say, I'm not even exaggerating, when I say the amount of Mexican food that I keep seeing by my Instagram, I'm like, fucking hell, I would love to try that. They make this quesadilla with some form of meat. Not marrow meat. It comes off a bone, like a hollow bone with meat inside of it. Borija or something? Like, I don't know. And then they make this and they dip it in some sort of red sauce. Don't know what it is. But obviously, as a gringo myself, I don't know what that sauce is called. I'm dissing myself, and I know this isn't 100% Mexican. We don't have Mexican restaurants in the area, unfortunately. We don't, but I'm speaking too much, sorry. Oh man, I love the extra exaggerated cheese crust. Wow. Wow. Delicious. Homemade. I think the filling is just perfect. It's not too much, it's not over exaggerated. Like most of the times when I see those videos, they either overfill it or underfill it, or they add flaming hot Cheetos. Who the fuck adds flaming hot Cheetos to a Mexican recipe? That's just that's offensive as hell. I find it disgusting, man. I wouldn't try that, no. Some vegetables. Ooh! Wow. And I use no oil. Yes, you're probably wondering, why not? When you add oil, it thickens the crust, right? It makes it nice and brown. But when you don't add oil to it, you give it a time to melt the cheese, and by adding the sauce, you give the cheese a chance to melt as well. It's just like when you add butter to cheese sandwich. You know what's interesting fact? The neighbor across the street who drives a blue Polo, fucking expensive. It's like a 20 grand car. The guy's like 70. He's retired, but he's in hospital since like a month. I don't know. This guy, he's diabetic. Fuck, you know. He lives on his own. I actually don't know if he ever had a wife. I can't. No, I don't know. We don't really know much about him. Hardly anything. He has a very nice big house, relatively big for one person. Well, it's huge for one person actually. It's fucking huge, yeah. For one person, it's a huge house, you know. It's not as big if you had like 3-4 people inside, but when you're on your own, that house is like half of the size of our house. Yeah, it's super weird. That bathroom is so oddly situated. Very weird. But he's been in hospital for a month. And my grandfather's still in hospital. No, not COVID. Fell off the staircase last week, so yeah, no, that's some bad news, I guess. Well, bad news, it is bad. Even though I don't really have contact with him, you know, because he's vulnerable and I don't know what else. He can't drive, dude. Woo! Oh. I need a goddamn pillow. It's so uncomfortable sitting on the floor. The cheese has a very nice, exquisite taste, I must say. Something about this cheese. I'm gonna buy this again next time for recipe. Yeah, this has got a very nice taste, this cheese. Like a very rich, neutral flavor. You know why I bought shredded cheese? It melts better. But it just tastes better than normal slices of cheese. Wow. You could add shrimp and fries to it. Shrimp. If you made a burrito, I don't know. I've seen Salt Hank do it a couple of times. Surf and turf. Like a shrimp taco and something else added to it, but I don't know if it's nice. I've never had shrimp. Never. See, that's the thing. I never was a big personal fan of fish, even before I went vegetarian. Yeah, I just don't fucking like fish. I think it's disgusting. It's expensive, first of all. And just the stuff they add to it, all these GMOs, all these potential things that can give you cancer and stuff. They put that exact same stuff, unfortunately, in majority of the meat as well. It's not healthy. But then yet again, you could also argue the stuff they put in vegetarian stuff is not healthy. I wanna say it's healthier than the original thing like beef, but who knows? We don't know, man. It tastes good, but it doesn't taste good as beef, obviously. Ah. Wow. It's been 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it's still warm. Oh, look at that. Why am I smacking? My bad. I'm enjoying it. I'm sorry, man. Wow. And I've noticed in quality as well. This we do 2-4 minutes. We let it go, right? The jumbo version of these, the big tortillas, tend to get hard on the outside and the whole thing, and it remains soft on the outside, which is a difference. Now I wonder what real authentic Mexican tastes like. Never had a real Mexican burrito. When I say real, I obviously mean made by a Mexican himself. Those motherfuckers can cook though. Wow. Just like the Indians, like wow, 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 wow. I love seeing food pages because it also sometimes inspires me to make like, okay, I'm gonna recreate that dish, but then the vegetarian style. There's not one, you know. And it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, the vegetarian Indian dish that I make, y'all seem to love it. I love it as well. I don't eat it often. I only eat it for my videos because otherwise it gets boring. Oh, will you autofocus? Like that. Wow. Whew. And believe it or not, low calorie, I think. Hardly any sugar in here. No. There's less sugar in the sauce than in the goddamn drink. That's crazy. Maybe 3 grams of sugar in here. Fucking 12 grams of sugar in here. I'm sick, man. I'm sorry about my nose. I can't do much about it. Wow. I have to go to Mexico. Interesting fact. They'd be like, there you go. I'm gonna go to Mexico. Sorry, Schoolboy Q. What happened to him, man? Since his last album 2 years ago. Well, it's actually been 3 years. What am I saying? Not even 2 years. That album was really disappointing, though. I waited years for his music, and that's the shit he came with. Oh, well, Kanye West is releasing Donda 2. Oh, let me just sit for a moment. Oh, man. Oh, this is really bad for your back, even if you're young. Oh, it's bad. That's better. Yeah, this was freaking delicious, and I really wonder now. Yeah, I really wonder. What would Mexican food taste like? And when I say authentic, I feel like the only really thing you can say is when it's authentic is when you're in Mexico itself. You know what I mean? Like most of these Mexican food places, you know, are in America. That's as authentic as you can get, highly likely. And when I say authentic, I mean like real authentic Mexican. It has to be Mexico itself. Fucking hell, I would love to go to Mexico. I would love to go to Mexico one day. I really would. We've actually been trying to do this for like 7 or 8, 9 years, me and my parents, but we don't know, man. One thing we're scared of is the cartel. Cartel's fucking crazy, man, in Mexico. But you've also got, you have cartel in the Netherlands as well. No, you don't. No, not like cartel Mexican. Thank fuck for that. Otherwise I would have fled this country a long time ago. You know, we often speak negatively about the cartel. You know, when we think of cartel, we think of, oh, Pablo Escobar. Let's be honest here. But he did a lot for the people as well, Pablo Escobar. You'd be surprised, you know, in the documentaries they even say he gave a lot of his fortune to people that didn't have much. He was, and still to this day, interesting fact, one of the most respected Colombians ever by society and civilization, because of the fact, you know, even what he did was fucking illegal. Illegal as the day is, but he gave a lot of his fortune, he gave to people that weren't as wealthy as him, that had less fortune, because he also came from that, you know, he didn't come from a rich family. Because if he was rich, he wouldn't do stuff like that, right, and risk his murder. I think what made the police so fucking scared of him is the fact that his people were super loyal to him. Like, you know, you fuck up, you're dead. There's no goddamn excuse. You snitch, cooperate with police, you're dead. That's also a thing, you know, in he was Colombian, but they produced all worldwide. They didn't just produce in Colombia, they produced in Mexico, by the border of the states. A lot of police that unfortunately also corrupt. And most people that are police, some of them aren't even actually officially licensed and trained. It's the same thing with SA, you know. You'd be surprised the amount of fucking cops that aren't even actual cops. They're portrayed to be cops but wearing uniforms. That's illegal in this country. You do that, you get fined and go to jail, because you're impersonating a very high function where people think, oh, that's an officer. But you're not. But do I have respect for Pablo Escobar? Yes and no. I like the fact that he helped the people. He did do something economically as well, I want to say, but I could be very much wrong with that. Do correct me if I'm wrong. You have to watch Narcos, or the one with him featured in it, you know. Like, when I say really featured, the ones that the documentary is about, his multi-billion dollar fortunes, you know. My man was importing, exporting to the States, and, you know, of course, they didn't, well, they tried to do as much as they could, but, you know, he was too dangerous, he was too strong, too powerful. With all that money, you have all these sort of resources, all these guns. You know, this infamous hippo zoo fucking thing in Colombia is bizarre, you know, importing animals from SA, giraffes, hippos. Government wasn't advanced back in the days as it is now, you know. You got AI, you got all these laser guns. They didn't have that back in the days. They had simple AKs and stuff, which, interesting, AKs are one of the most trusty, reliable guns in the whole world. Like, they're the cheapest, but they're also like the best. Well, that depends if you got an AK Draco or a little version. The Draco is the smaller version of an AK-47. I like guns, yeah, I love guns a lot. I'm all for guns, I'm just all against people that misabuse guns, you know, but that's my opinion. But fantastic Quesadilla MUKBANG. I think you can definitely say that I'm valid if I'm at your Mexican place. If you don't ever invite me, fucking do, please so. I would love to cook for you. I would love to eat and try your food. I'd love to go to Mexico. But yeah, I think the biggest issue or reason why we haven't gone yet is maybe because time-wise, job-wise, and maybe safety. But hey, I definitely plan to go one day, but not now. But yeah, hope y'all liked the video. Thursday, the first mukbang at my place. I'm already at my place, but like, it's very, very exciting for me. Unfortunately, the garden cannot be done this year, which is frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. Yep. But hey, it's what it is, unfortunately. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you're liking the cooking. And no excuse, Thursday we've got a cooking video, even if it's my first mukbang in the house. I don't care. I might make a veggie pasta carbonara. I might just not, because that's actually an individual video I want to make for another day. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I have a lot of new ASMR videos coming up this week and next week. Thank you so much, man. Hey, peace out.